Hello everybody, welcome back for another video. Hope you're all doing well and that you're all having an incredible day. To start things off in our edition of news that's everywhere news, Bitcoin saw some intense bull favoring volatility this morning when the cryptocurrency rallied from 9,600 to over 10,000 US dollars, with the latest upwards movement making an ardent defense of the support that exists around 9,500 US dollars. The latest break above 10,000 may lead the cryptocurrency to see significantly higher upwards momentum, as it has marked a notable increase in the strength of Bitcoin's current technical situation. It is important to note, however, that the benchmark crypto may first see a pullback that leads as low as 9,900. Okay, well, they continue defense on this level, making it a prime spot to enter fresh positions. At the time of writing, Bitcoin is trading just up under 5% at its current price of 10,100, with its latest upwards momentum allowing it to climb from 9,600, which is where it had previously been caught, with a multi-day bout of sideways trading. There wasn't really much sideways trading. Bitcoin was jumping up and down the last couple of days. The point being, last evening, Bitcoin was around 95 something, jumped to 9,700. I went to go make some food, came back, it was 9,980. I posted on Twitter that Bitcoin was about to hit $10,000 one more time. And I believe over the evening, we hit 10,204, some random number like that. And that's when a pullback began. Air quotes pullback. I mean, to be fair, we did jump around $700 over the, was like an hour and a half. So yeah, that was doing too many weird breathing things and it's causing me to cough. Anyway, Bitcoin is back again above 10,000. This one says Bitcoin breaks 10,000 for the third time in February. Is this the real deal? This one says Bitcoin bursts past 10,000 again. Will bulls keep up? Litecoin has recorded some much needed upwards price action this year. After a staggering 40% drop over the last 2 months of 2019, Litecoin appreciated by nearly 76% year to date in 2020. According to CoinMarketCap, Litecoin has a market cap of 4.58 billion, with 5 billion worth of Litecoin traded over the last 24 hours. That's impressive. You have more than your worth being traded back and forth. Litecoin's bullish divergence could facilitate a 9% rise this week. Ripple's XRP price can reach $1 in 2020, expert claims. This, for some reason, is also always everywhere, and I've been seeing it since the middle of January. It's just constantly all over the place that for some reason XRP could hit the mythic number of $1, and it's apparently newsworthy enough that it has to be just on every single website that talks about prices. Why? Because XRP has never hit $1 before. Oh wait, it did? So you mean it's definitely going to hit $1 again? I don't know. This is all over the place. Why we keep getting news reports that other coins, especially ones that aren't being used, can easily do an 1,100% increase, can definitely do a 7x before the end of the year. Why it would be ridiculous for XRP to just triple in price, I'm not sure. However, a lot of experts are claiming, see it says expert claims, they're claiming that by the end of this year, we will definitely see a $1 XRP. I'm going to go out on a limb and say it'll probably be a bit higher, if not a lot higher. Why? Because altcoins tend to follow Bitcoin. And why am I talking about Bitcoin? Because the entire thing so far this year has been that Bitcoin is either going to be above 20,000 or really above 20,000. These are the only two options that many people have given us. According to analysts, Bitcoin is either going to be 18,000, 20,000, 35,000, or some type of 50,000 that we're all going to get really happy about and then be terrified as we see Bitcoin slamming back into the ground. But along the way, the altcoins will also be dragged upward the same exact way that we've seen XRP being dragged upwards over the course of the beginning of 2019. I mean, everywhere, not half everywhere. This news is constantly everywhere, every single day. Wow. And there's tons of different analysts as well who are continuously saying the exact same things. The highest I've seen for XRP this year, someone was talking about between like a $5 to $7 XRP. I think if we make it back over 360, that's enough excitement for all of us. But I have a strong feeling if Bitcoin and Ethereum continue to go up, XRP will probably also be dragged up by the lack of gravity they are experiencing. I don't know what I'm trying to say. And this one says 3 reasons to be bullish on Ethereum right now. Pretty sure you can imagine what they are. Ethereum has been leading crypto markets in the recent weeks, and its return to bullish territory yesterday has reversed any pullback momentum. There's 3 reasons as to why. These 3 reasons are why, I can't read, Ethereum is performing well. Total market cap has jumped 15 billion over the past 24 hours, is going towards 300 billion once again. Ethereum driving seed, analysts observe, skyrocketed. What's going on? Ethereum still low, 400, blah, 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 blah. Has to do with Ethereum 2.0 hopium. That's a very big thing. We want it to go off without a hitch, because thus far it has taken many years to be able to even be released. It's been 4 years, and we're finally here. So I don't even think it's hopium anymore. I think it's just fingers crossium. Like, everyone's like, oh, like it's actually going to happen this year? Well, let's hope it doesn't completely break down, because if it does, everyone's going to be pretty upset. The other thing is the entire not ICO thing, what's it called? The whole DeFi thing. There we go. Which apparently everyone's also putting their hopes into as far as the new Ethereum use case and what Ethereum will be used for. We've spoken about this a bajillion times, so there's no need to even go even further into that. The other thing that I'm going to touch on, however, that I did not have a tab open for because I thought it was ludicrous, but once again, we're still in the edition of news that's everywhere news. Charlie Lee, there was a hack on some DeFi project, which happens because, you know, there are always going to be people who hack stuff and things get hacked. Ethereum itself wasn't hacked. Ether was not hacked. There was not a 51% attack on Ether. The Ethernet cables you're using right now were also not hacked. However, this hack on this DeFi project has caused Charlie Lee to come forward, the creator of Litecoin, to simply say that he thinks the entire thing is bogus. He doesn't like it. He doesn't care for it. He hopes that it disappears. And he thinks that everyone should open their eyes to the centralization of decentralized finance. That news was also everywhere. He was literally the only person on this planet who had anything negative to say about DeFi. I was hard-pressed to find anyone else because we've seen hacks before. We've seen hacks on cryptocurrency exchanges. We've seen hacks on hackable places and all, you know, the entire thing. But these are all computer programs. No one is expecting. This is why I try to go easy on some cryptocurrency projects. No one knows where these things will be in 10 years. These are all like huge experiments right now. No one knows if Tron or Cardano or Ethereum or XRP or Bitcoin is going to be the #1 thing. No one knows if it's going to be Coinbase or Binance or Kraken or this or that. Things get hacked because they're computers, and computers aren't perfect because humans created computers. That's just kind of how things go. So to finish that thought off, like I said, I refuse to have a tab for it. I think Charlie Lee's just bored. And I mean it. I think a lot of people who were like hyper famous in the cryptocurrency space about 5, 6, 7 years ago, who are not anymore, I think they have nothing. Not that they don't have anything else to do. I think they're really just bored. I think they're looking for ways. They may not realize it, but they're looking for ways to remain relevant in the cryptocurrency space. So they say crazy things. The point being, Ethereum looks poised to continue to go higher in price. It is many different factors, but a large part of it is the growing DeFi space. And I think above all else, it is the idea that by summer, we will have Ethereum 2.0. People will be locking up their Ether to try and get more Ether. And yeah, as of right now, once again, what is this? 4, 5, almost 8 weeks now. Everyone's still super bullish on the entirety of the market. And without any more ado, let us move forward. Happy times. The US IRS, or the Internal Revenue Service, has decided to host an IRS March Summit, in which the list of invitees, including cryptocurrency companies, advocates, and other entrepreneurs who wish to seek more clarity on crypto tax. I feel like there was more to that sentence. Bloomberg reported on the 18th of February 2020, the United States tax season has officially begun. Woo! On the 27th of January, and the country's Revenue Service Agency is pulling out all the stops to ensure that there are no failures in reporting accurate tax returns. The April deadline is fast approaching, and the authorities are expecting no less than 150 million tax returns to be filed for the last year. In efforts to step up its game, and make another smooth filing season, the IRS has organized a summit on the 3rd of March 2020 at Washington, D.C. and invited everyone involved in the crypto industry to help them determine how to strike the right balance between tax-paying services and regulatory enforcement. The initiative comes following repeated requests from the U.S. Congress representatives who sent a letter to the agency last year asking for better clarity surrounding crypto tax and ways on how to deter cryptocurrency owners from evading tax filing. That's the most important part. They want to make sure that they are getting their money. It has nothing to do with clarifying anything. According to them, the guidelines offered by the IRS left many questions unanswered, because they didn't make any sense, and needed more information before they could be implemented appropriately by the taxpayers. Sure. The point to be had is that the IRS is hosting a summit, and the major light source will be fixated on the eyes of crypto, while they finally, first of all, and I don't think they're going to do it. I think whatever they do, even if they determine something on the, the 20-something 3rd of March, it'll probably still take them about a good 2 to 3 years to actually implement it. I assume this has to do with, Steve Mnuchin, announcing 2 or 3 days ago that he plans on coming down hard on cryptocurrency, and that also made the news. What also made the news? I mean, there was just a lot of stuff this morning that I don't also have in this video. What's his name? There's someone running for president in the U.S., and he has declared that we need proper regulation and clarity on the cryptocurrency space so that things can grow and that things can mature. And that was also on, I think, 39,000 other websites. It was all over the place. Yeah. So there's another person who wants crypto clarity, and that made the news. So yeah, here's the actual article from Bloomberg Tax. It says IRS cryptocurrency groups to meet amid agency enforcement push. Good for them. I hope they accomplish what they're going to try and accomplish. We know it's not going to work, or it's going to. So let's move on. Oh my gosh. Okay. U.S. crypto exchange Coinbase has a reputation for having some of the highest fees in the industry. That status has been confirmed recently as it plans to charge a large whack or fee for Tezos' staking commissions. Coinbase has been one of the first exchanges to embrace the new wave of proof-of-stake tokens by offering staking services for some of its customers. The exchange also provided an educational system for users to earn tokens or coins. It listed an exchange for watching videos about them. It all sounded great until the catch was revealed, and it's that Coinbase wants a 25% commission on Tezos staking rewards. The fee structure has been updated to include the following statement, and I do quote, "If you stake your assets with us, your reward will be determined by the protocols of the applicable network. Coinbase will distribute this reward to you after receipt by Coinbase, minus a 25% commission." Coinbase has been capitalizing on the staking craze since November, when it launched Tezos rewards for eligible customers. Crypto Twitter naturally erupted at this with a number of comments following the tweet. Someone said LMAO at Coinbase charging people 25% to bake their Tezos. This was a very big thing. I have yet to have been, I think that was correct, found a situation where I found more of this than I found the XRP at $1 thing, and that's hard to find. Coinbase is already charging people 25% to stake their cryptocurrencies. Now, for those of you who have never maybe staked a coin, attempted to stake a coin, or just done it, when we talk about it's very important to know how to hold and secure your own private key to do stuff on your own. This is a huge portion of it. 25% is absurd. 25% shouldn't make sense for anyone. 25% should be enough. That should warrant people to want to leave a platform completely forever. Part of the problem is that people don't mind being ripped off. People don't mind having their money taken away from them, or we would have a completely different banking system right now. People should be in the streets rioting at the cost of healthcare, or the cost of university. I'm throwing out hints. Or the cost of getting surgery, or the cost of a lot of things that banks do. The fact that banks can launder money, and then everyone's like, well, it's fine, they're a bank, they can do whatever they want. These are huge issues in life, and many people do not seem to care. 25% is nonsense, especially when, now wait for it, with many other proof of stake systems, you can already stake these things on your own computer for no fee at all. Did I send chills or something else down your spine? Yeah, there are tons of different, this is why the entire thing with Cardano, why everyone's getting so hyped. Because you'll be able to stake alone on your own computer, or you'll be able to join a mining pool that won't charge you 25% for doing so. I myself used to use Coinbase because they were the only option. They are no longer the only option, and it makes me want to kind of check and see exactly how high Binance's fees are for staking Tezos. I read somewhere, does it even have it inside of here? Can't find it. Yeah, so apparently Coinbase also charges you 4% to be able to actually even buy crypto. And also to stake, there's just a lot of stuff happening with Coinbase. What was the other thing that I was just talking about? I don't remember. The point is, this should cause a bull run in the opposite direction. This should cause everyone who's using Coinbase to stop using Coinbase. I'm not telling you to stop using Coinbase. It's more of a look at your other options. It's completely ridiculous. I stopped using Coinbase a while ago because I was being charged for everything. My account was constantly being changed, even when I wasn't asking the people to change it. When I was asking them, hey, what do I need to do to change it back to the way that it was? I was told that I had to send in tons of paper and tons of documents. And when I did that, my account still wasn't changed. And then it was changed randomly a week later, and then it was changed back. I don't like Coinbase. They're going to keep on doing stuff like this. Do you understand? Imagine if you were... Even the problem is that tons of people don't have $1 million to be able to buy Tezos. Why do I say $1 million? Because if you have, I think give me this number. Imagine if you had $1 million to buy into Tezos. Bam. And the Tezos staking reward was around 65, around like 6% to be able to, that's what the money you got back from staking your Tezos. You would get $60,000 by the end of the year. That means you're being charged $15,000 alone just for using Coinbase's platform. And I think you're also charged when you would withdraw that money to your bank as well, because one would only assume that you're not going to be paying with Tezos inside of a store. Do you normally like being taxed or charged 25% to use your own money? It doesn't make any sense. I think I read somewhere else that the normal staking fee on many crypto exchanges is around, I think, between 10 to 15%, which also seems completely absurd. Coinbase is very greedy. I didn't mean to spend too much time on this one that looks terrified. The entire point being, they're going to continue doing stuff like this. I'm not even trying to choose my words lightly. I'm just really like, stop it. We have so many other options. When people talk nonsense about Binance and how terrible they are, at least they're not charging a 25% commission. Why would you feel the need to be so greedy? Imagine what was the other thing we were talking about before? It's so much more obvious when you have lower fees, lower rates, lower tax, whatever, or make things easier for people to to go into your network or to your system or into your country, that more people will flock there because you have better rates than anybody else. No one's going to want to use your service at all in a couple of years if you charge 25% and then the next day you go, actually, mistake, we realize people are using have left our platform, so we're going to lower it down to 19.5%. Like, why are you so greedy? This is normally a service that's free that people can do on their computers by themselves. Even a 4 to 5% commission, I'd be like, it's a lot. Like, these aren't hedge funds. This is Tezos. Why are you charging a 25% commission? Coinbase. Tezos still, of course, being in the news because it's in the news every day. Even a 30% crash has not deterred traders from buying Tezos, a cryptocurrency that surpassed its all-time rivals. What? After staging a parabolic bull run in 2020, the price of the 10th largest blockchain asset was up almost 7% to $3.34. Ahead of the European market open, the gains appeared as part of a wider altcoin recovery that saw other altcoins surge by same proportions. I thought that was real for half a second. That's kind of weird. Someone has a Twitter page called Warren Buffett Tezos fan. Thought it was real, and then I was like, Warren Buffett can't even spell Tezos. He has no idea what cryptocurrencies are. The point being, I'm a little riled up after the last thing. Tezos is doing incredibly well. It shows no signs of stopping. You understand how high that's actual highway robbery, and they're doing it because they realize that other people don't know other platforms to go to. Like, can you imagine at the end of the year, any money that you made was not only taxed, but then also your bank was like, yeah, we held your money, so can we have 25% of it? Tezos is still doing incredibly well. I'm still interested to see how high it's going to be by the end of this year. And to kind of finish things off, Blocknox, a subsidiary of the Börse Stuttgart Digital Ventures GmbH that has provided cryptocurrency custody service on an escrow basis, is looking to expand the service to its institutional clients. Börse Stuttgart revealed the plans in an 18th of February tweet detailing that Blocknox, what a name, crypto custody offer will also be available to fintech companies, banks, and asset managers. In a separate announcement on the exchange's website, managing director at Blocknox, Raphael Polanski, that sounds like a, no, yeah. There was a Roman Polanski, that's what I'm thinking of. And Dr. Uli Spankowski said, with regard to the new legal regulation of crypto custody in Germany as of the 1st of January, Block Knox has already announced its intention to the supervisory authorities to apply for a required license. This means the license is deemed to have been granted provisionally. Block Knox will submit the final application by the specified deadline. In this process, I can't say it again. That company becomes a regulated financial services provider. Last November, Germany proposed legislation that would enable banks to support the sale and custody of Bitcoin and other digital currencies, while a initial draft of the bill has reportedly included a separation clause that would be... who cares? No one I don't read that anymore. The point is, this is the... What is it? The first or second largest stock exchange within Germany. They have been a huge advocate for the cryptocurrency space. I believe they have their own app to be able to buy, sell, and all that other stuff of crypto. What's it called? Like Hot Fox, Fox Money, Money Fox. I think it has nothing to do with the word fox at all, but for some reason the word fox is popping into my head. The point being, the stock exchange is now opening up a crypto custody service with a bank that's allowing them to hold money. All right, let's move on. As always, a very special thank you to my Patreon supporters. I'm trying to take one big breath, see if I can do it. I can feel myself getting lightheaded already. Professor Wally from Gunbot University, Chongololo, Songololo, Nostromo, Mr. Pickles, John Sarson, the Animal Reader, A Bibliophobia, Barebones Mining, Todd Mullins, Adam Graysick, Mo Hammeroni, Massive Ventures in Thailand, Brady Niels, Jared Schneider, Wise Knight, Owl, 242 to the World, Crypto Joe, Bankro Network, Adobo, Milweezy, Crypto Artist, Coldy 3D, Nicholas, Renorth, One Piece, One Love, Damien, Setsuna, Nick, Kanaya, Richie, Rich III, Vlad, the Impaler, Crypto, Bishop, May, Paxis, Nick, Manja, Lavodi, Anthony, Charles, Jim Garner, Jeremy Fox, Minting Coins, Miller, Hitch Test, Every Day, and Kyle Skips, Leg Day, Yes to Crypto, Body McBoatface, Anytime Fitness, Mouse Corner Staff, Arf Medic 17, Bake Me a Cake, Tigger, Macho Nisa, and Crypto, Crypto with Lionel. My heart. I did it. Thank you. It was more like a goal than an actual thank you. Thank you all very, very much for your support. Ooh, I feel like I ran a marathon. And thank you to everyone who is a supporter of the channel. My vision is double right now. At the moment, Bitcoin is currently up by 4.22%, sitting at 10,130%. When I woke up, you see all these jumps back and forth. For those of you not looking, they looked like this. I think Bitcoin's price going up a tiny bit has caused these jumps to smooth out. Very, very violent jumps we've had over the last couple of hours in the last in the cryptocurrency space. It looks a bit insane. However, yeah, when I woke up, Bitcoin was at 10,022. It's currently up, obviously, as we can see the prices are going up. Yeah, I mean, nothing more. I mean, Tezos is up by 12.38%. Chainlink is up by 7.44%. I assume these numbers are going to continue as the day ends up going on. I saw reports of people talking about that they thought that Bitcoin could be looking like it's trying to go above 10,200, which is the number that we constantly hit before and then kept on falling back below. That we could be trying to hit a 10,400 or 10,500 by the end of this week. It seems completely plausible. I don't see a reason why Bitcoin can't jump a good $300 something, especially when it jumped, what was it, 700 overnight. It seems doable. I mean, we've definitely gone above that before. Makers, I mean, yeah, when a lot of coins, there are many coins that react stronger than other coins whenever Bitcoin has a slight movement up. So I assume, just assumption, a lot of these upward movements will continue during the day. I do hope that you all enjoyed. I'm starving and need to have breakfast. Thank you all once again for watching and or listening. There's never a dull day in the cryptocurrency space. No matter, even if we want it, we will never get it. Let's 25. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible because I'm sure there are tons of people who probably didn't even read the fine print, don't even know that they're being charged 25%. Why would you think that's appropriate to even charge people that much? Coinbase markets themselves as the cryptocurrency exchange, not for the people, by the people, but that's kind of what it is. It's supposed to be an easy place for people to go to be able to buy your first Bitcoin, to be able to buy your first crypto, to be able to stake easily. You give it to them, everything is completely taken care of. And it's not even like the Coinbase gods are doing it. Like it's one person in a room who's already set everything up. 25% commission is nonsense. Like the CEO of Coinbase isn't staking it for you. He's not holding it under his bed for you. It's something that the Tezos protocol already does. It's nonsense. It's actual nonsense. Thank you all once again for watching and or listening. And I will most certainly be talking to you all soon. See you.